I'm trying to go live at this day. Oh boy, that's a really not good shot, but okay.
Hello.
Hey, I see. Oh, that's probably me.
Can everyone hear us? Hello. Denise, Rob, can you hear us? Hey, old James. Okay, cool. First time going live this way, so we had to figure out the logistics of it.
There's kind of a delay. So
There is slightly a delay. Okay. Hey, Sully.
Hey, what's going on, Sully?
Mr. Larry King.
Mr. Larry King.
Larry King live on a Saturday afternoon. So, how's everybody doing tonight?
It's really bright.
It is really bright.
That's awesome.
Good lighting in this room, apparently.
Yeah. Painting a wall, I think, makes a difference.
Alan is here, he thinks. Well, welcome, Mr. Alan Schoonert, Rusty Hubcap Forge. Hey, how you doing, Jonathan? Mr. Mickle. Hey, Corey Shear.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Okay, so we are live. It is Saturday live. We are here to waffle this thing off. This pretty little blade from Jim Patterson. But we want to give folks a chance, if you're not already in the waffle, if you don't already have your slots, we have quite a few slots already filled because Rob Garman apparently decided he really wants this blade. So we have 25 slots already for this for this blade, and we are going to. Hey, John Coffee.
John Coffee, how are you doing?
We are going to be waffling this thing off here shortly, but we wanted to give you all a chance in case you didn't get your slots already to pick this thing up. So we're not going to draw this right away. We're going to talk about a few things and kind of chit chat for a little while. Rob says check PayPal again.
Okay.
Okay, she's checking right now.
I'll check right now.
Shire. Sorry about that, Corey. Gotcha. I will make sure that I get it. Did you enter the waffle? We did not get a PayPal from you, Corey. If you would like to get in on the waffle, it is paypal.me/DisneyBuff, spelled D as in dog, I as in immigrant.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so Rob apparently really wants this blade because he just got 7 more.
I don't know if I can show this on camera or not. I don't.
You can try.
I'll try. Can you see it?
It's coming across backwards.
That's why I wasn't sure if it was going to show up or not. But anyway, wow, Rob, wow. I'm speechless. I don't know if that's ever happened before, y'all. Oh my gosh.
Okay, sorry about the silence, y'all. I'm trying to update the list.
Wow. You know what? Let me double check to make sure we got it.
So anyway, it's Disney, as in Disney, like as in Walt Disney Pictures, Disney, and then BUPH. B is in boy, U is in umbrella, P is in Paul, H is in hamburger. So that would be paypal.me//Disney buff. So it wasn't backwards to Rob. Okay. So if you want in, it's paypal.me/Disney buff to get in on it. And currently, Mr. Rob Garman really, really wants this blade. So we are, like I said, going to be waffling this thing off here in just a minute. But before that, we're going to chit chat for a little bit. Oh, Alan said he just sent 2 more.
My phone is running very slow right now. I'm not sure what that's all about.
It's probably because of this stream. Is it connected to Wi-Fi or no? You might want to turn your Wi-Fi off. It'll go faster. So I got 2 more for Alan. Hey, Mr. Ben Toombs, Mr. Nemo.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Marvin Jonesy. Welcome, guys. So anyway, we are going to talk about a few things before we do the waffle on this one. You guys saw, I'm sure you saw the pictures that I had posted and the video from the other day of my Santoku that I was forging and getting ready to put the handle on and everything. Well, I had to do. Hey, Big Heck. Big Heck, welcome to the channel, man. Thank you for stopping in. So yeah, yesterday I had to do the quench, the heat treat on the Santoku. And I had noticed when I was fitting the handle for it that I had a little bit of a curve in the handle. It was kind of an S curve, little wobble in there. And I decided, you know what? Well, while I'm getting the heat treat done on it, I will go ahead and fix that. So I heated it up and I used the mallet that I got from Alan to be able to, from Alan Schunert to be able to fix it. And I was doing it and I got it perfect. It was straight as an arrow and just perfect. And then I went to do the heat treat and I quenched it and it went in the oil. I was just doing an edge quench. It went in the oil and I heard a tink. And my heart kind of dropped, but then I thought, okay, maybe that little tink was just on the edge all the way out at the end and I can grind it out or something. I'll just keep doing the heat treat. And so I went to back and forth in the oil and all of a sudden this happened. I'll put that in front of my face so you can see on the thing. Yeah, it just snapped into 2 pieces, fell apart. I proceeded to fish the broken part out of the oil, fought off the urge to sling it across the shop, and instead came in the house. I shut the forge off and came back in the house and told Becky, or just walked in and sat down on the couch, and Becky says, "Are you okay?" And I said, "No, I'm not." And I showed it to her and then slung the thing down on the floor and proceeded to cry for a minute because I was just heartbroken that, yeah, I put a lot of work into getting that thing perfect and was ready to waffle that thing off in a few days. And I was planning on having it finished today so that I could show everybody and say, hey, this thing is ready. And 2 weeks from today, we're going to waffle it off. But it snapped. So in trying to figure out what to do to solve the problem, I have been praying about it, and Becky has been praying about it. She came up with an idea yesterday she felt like God kind of gave to her, and I am on the same page as she is. I've been praying about it really hard this afternoon because I got mixed signals. But I decided that what I believe God wants for us to do.
Old James says, make a Skinner out of it.
I would, James. I really would. The problem is this. I was talking with Rob Garman about it yesterday after it happened, and Becky about it after it happened. The problem is because the thing snapped like it did, I'm afraid that there might...
Let me just show you how this snapped.
I am afraid because it snapped like it did that
could hurt somebody.
It's going to have other imperfections in that blade, and then I'm going to give it to somebody, and the first time they go to use it, it's going to snap, and it's already going to be sharpened at that point, and it could really hurt somebody. So I don't want somebody to get injured because of a what's the word they use on Forged in Fire? A catastrophic failure. A catastrophic failure in my blade. So yeah, no, I've decided I'm just going to scrap it. It's going to be a reminder of what can happen. And I actually was talking with a pastor buddy of mine last night about it, and he kind of gave me a good suggestion that this could be something I could use as a sermon illustration. My underwear gets catastrophic failures. That's hilarious, Rob. Way too much information.
Wow.
But that's funny. Poor Kathy. I'm sorry, Kathy, that you've got to deal with that.
We're going to save some extra price for her.
In the laundry.
Oh, my gosh.
So, what I did decide, it's a mini cleaver now. There is one more knife coming. I know Alan Schoenert is doing a collaboration with Eduardo Sol. He, or Saber Striker, as y'all know him on YouTube here. Alan forged out a blade that I gave him a design of something that I wanted him to make. I sent him some pictures and some measurements, and he forged something out, and then he put the handle scale material together for it, drilled it and all that, and then he sent it to Eduardo to have Eduardo do the grinding on it. So
Denise says she knows what she's sending Rob for his birthday now.
That's hilarious, Denise. So we've got that one coming, but then Becky and I talked about it. I have this knife. I had already put this up for sale. This is a World War II. Sure, if you want to put that a little closer to the camera so that folks can see it. That is a World War II.
I'm holding a knife, everybody.
Yeah, Becky's got a knife. Look out. That is a World War II, what they call a quartermaster model, made by Cattaraugus. It is a 6-inch. It is a 6-inch blade with leather stacked handle. For being a World War II knife, it is in really good shape. There are some marks on the leather, but considering the shape it was in when I got it, it was not in good shape at all when I got it. My brother had found it in a car, and it was rusted and just in real bad shape. So I have got the sandpaper to it and have ground it just to get the bad scratches out of it. And it's got a nice edge on it. I am going to make sure that it's got a pristine edge on it before I send it out to whoever gets this. But we are going to waffle this off, and I've got a buddy here local that does leather work, and he and I are going to work together tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Tuesday or Wednesday of this coming week, to make a sheath for this. So it will have a sheath and the knife to the winner of the waffle that will draw 2 weeks from today, which will be June the 1st. So $10 slots, same deal. If you want this, $10 slots. Hey, Luis.
He said he's just passing by to say hello and goodbye.
Hello and goodbye.
Thank you for coming to see us.
So,
hi, Jennifer.
If you're interested in picking that blade up, again, like I said, $10 slots draws June the 1st. Same kind of thing. We'll do a live stream.
He's in this one.
Ben's in this one.
Get your fast fingers ready.
Yeah, but hey, unless you do like Rob has done and really, really stack the odds in your favor, it's Ben. He may end up winning. If he just bought one slot, he'd probably win because it's Ben. He says, Alan says, point the other way.
This way?
Oh, he just wanted the knife blade pointed at me.
Oh.
No, because you had the blade pointed towards yourself before. He's saying point it towards me because the blade's now pointed my direction. She's doing stabby. Hello, Jennifer Hayes.
Not pass.
Welcome, Jennifer Hayes. She's saying hi to you.
Hi.
Nemo is saying, "Run, Josh." So, yeah, that's the kind of stuff we're doing. Yes, your hair does match the curtains. I've thought that several times. So, like I said, we're going to be waffling this thing off today. And you know what, guys?
Mike,
we are doing so well.
I'm sorry if I messed up your name, dude.
Mike really Gunnels Ministries, Inc.
Hello. Says he likes your shirt.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I really like this shirt myself. For those of you that can't read it says, y'all need Jesus.
Because we all do.
All y'all. All y'all, and that includes us. We all need Jesus. I've got 2 of this shirt, actually. And I've got another one that's a darker blue that says Team Jesus on the front of it. For anyone that is just joining the channel that has not been here, I am Pastor Josh Smith. I am the pastor of First Baptist Church of Alpaugh, California. And this is my wife, Becky.
Hi.
Welcome to the channel. Sorry for those of you that are just joining that I was neglecting to introduce ourselves.
John says, do you have Ben's address for the knife?
We don't have Ben's address for the knife yet because we have not sent him anything, and he has not sent us anything. But we will end up.
Uh-oh. Denise says she found you a shirt. She just needs your shirt size.
You just need my shirt size. Okay. Most comfortably, Denise, I wear a 3X. I can wear a 2X.
It's a little short.
Yeah, but they're generally a little short, so I end up doing a crop top thing when I wear a 2X, especially if I raise my arms up at all. And Becky doesn't care for that very much when I'm showing off the goods for everybody else. So,
yeah, no, nobody needs to see all this stuff.
Hello, Jeff. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
So, I kind of figured you were, Mike. With your name, Mike Gunnels Ministries, Inc. I figured you probably were a minister. So, welcome to the channel. I think I saw you in somebody else's live stream the other day and subscribed to you that day because I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you, Mike, because I was looking and I saw your, if I remember correctly, you've got a bunch of videos on your channel, but not anything recently, but I saw that there was a bunch of sermons and things on there. For any of you that are interested, if you are not already aware, Becky and I have a channel that we do for the church that is called Small Town Church. So if you check us out, also if you go into my About section on my channel, it's one of the featured channels on there. Okay, we just got $20 more from Jonesy, Mr. Marvin Jones Jr.
And he wants to be first on the W2.
Oh, you want to be first on?
I'm saying, and he's got this one and another one.
Okay, so you want to be first on gyms, or you want 2 more on gyms, and you want to be first on the World War II knife. Gotcha. Okay, so let's get you down.
I'm saying he's first just because he was first.
Yep. So let's get you down, Mr. Marvin Jones Jr. Marvin Jones Jr.
See, that's for the other.
Gotcha. Okay, so Marvin, we will get you down for the World War II knife for your first 2 slots. Ben says thank you for donating to his knife. That's hilarious.
I was actually just going to say, Ben, he's ahead of you already.
Thank you, Big Heck, for sharing. Yes, it's Small Town Church. That is the name of our channel for the church. And every week we film every one of our services. So you get half an hour or 45 minutes or so of this mug standing there talking to you, just sharing God's message that he has given me to share. So most of the time he speaks to me personally with the message that he has, and he ends up on the drive home from church every day. I'm always asking Becky, so how was the sermon to you? And then she tells me how God spoke to her that day. So, yeah. So if you want to check out the services that we do at the church, check out that channel. We also have uploaded our Bible studies that we do there as well. So check us out there if you're interested. We appreciate the love. You got to go. Oh, you're watching Yamez too. Well, we appreciate you stopping in, John. We really do appreciate. So let's see. How long have we been on? We've been on for like 22 minutes already. Wow, that's awesome. Ben does not have the ability to be on 2 streams at once right now. So, well, we're glad that you are here, Ben. We appreciate it, and we appreciate you too, Denise, for cheating on Yamez with us. We appreciate it. We don't want Yamez. Please, Yamez, if you're watching this in replay later, don't be mad at us for everybody cheating on you with us.
Or that I had to back out.
Or that Becky had to back out. We still love you very, very much. But we scheduled this time with everybody because we know you East Coasters are 3 hours ahead of us, and we didn't want to go too late for y'all.
And y'all have other stuff to do too. So thank you for sharing your time with us.
We appreciate it. So, does anybody have any questions for us before we waffle this thing off? I told Becky and I was trying to figure out what we were going to do on this. I figured we would give until about 4:30 our time, and basically just kind of give everybody a last call at that point, unless anybody else wants in on it. That we would give till 4:30 and then start to waffle it off. So we got a few more minutes.
Really quick again, so everybody.
Sure. Yeah. We'll give you a close up of the knife that we are waffling off today. This was just in case you were unclear of the. You're good on back towards your direction a little. There, you're in the center of the screen right there. In case you don't know what the makeup of this is, this blade is 1095 steel. Huh? I said it's not wearing makeup, is it? No, it's not wearing makeup. This blade is 1095. Sure, we can do that. Larry, hang on just a second. I will do that right now. Larry asked if we could put a link to the waffle. Okay, so yeah.
And this is the sheep it's in, guys.
So
look at all that stuff that Jim did. Isn't it beautiful?
Okay.
Hopefully you can see it in my.
That should be the link that you can do right now. Confidence Plus. Hey, Natoma.
Hi.
Welcome to the channel, Natoma. So let's see the stats on this thing. I started to say it's 1095 steel that Jim Patterson forged himself for us. The handle scales are a spalted pecan. It has a mosaic pin. The overall length is 6.5 inches. The blade length is 3 inches. The handle is 3.5. I'm a big dude. I'm just barely under 6'4", and I did not think that this thing was going to be comfortable in my hand when Jim was telling me everything about it. But this thing fits so comfortably in my hand. It locks into my finger real well, and then the palm swell on this just locks comfortably into my hand, so that this thing, with it being as light and tiny as it is,
isn't flicking around anywhere.
As light and tiny as it is, it feels like there's nothing in your hand, but it locks in and just is completely secure in my hand. So I am really, really, really jealous of whichever of y'all ends up getting this, Rob. Um, so,
and even me with little spindly hands compared to him, just it fits really good in my hand too. Doesn't feel like it's too big or too small or anything. So
according to Alan, he says we should have one more from him. So you need to be checking PayPal.
Okay,
and then right Larry King says that he got it. So so yes, Rob, we are checking PayPal from Alan, and we are going to check here momentarily for Larry King as well. And I will get my
Alan. Yep, he had his fast fingers.
So
he had
fast fingers McGee Allen. One more for Alan. So we got one more for Alan Schoenert. All right.
And as of right now, that's
what we've got. We will give it a few more minutes. We're not even at 4:30 yet, so we'll give it a few more minutes for Larry's to come through if he's going to help us out a little bit. For those of you that don't know, the reason why we are raising funds is Becky and I are going to be going on a ministry trip this June. So in just a couple weeks, about 2.5 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, we'll be leaving. It's 3 weeks yesterday, right?
3 weeks yesterday.
Yeah, three weeks yesterday. From 3 weeks from yesterday, we will be leaving on our trip. That's hilarious, Jeff. Jeff Barrett says, y'all better ring that bell soon for last call. My chances are getting low to win.
Man, I wish I had a bell. That would be so awesome.
Yeah, we don't have bells in this house.
Bells.
We don't have bells for a specific reason. If I get sick, like most men, I am a big old baby and just disappear into the bedroom. And if there were bells in this house, I would probably try to be ringing a bell. So that's why we don't have.
Because he thinks he's dying.
Yeah, because I'm dying. So yeah, we don't have bells probably because of that reason. But
I thought we did though.
We probably do have a bell around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
I'm kind of bummed out now. Now I wish I did.
So anyway, we are going to be leaving on June the 7th for our trip that we are going to be traveling from here in California out to Alabama for the national convention of the Southern Baptist Convention. We'll have our annual meeting that we will be voting on a lot of the things that are going to be the controlling interests and the leadership and policies and things like that for all of the Southern Baptist churches in the country and all of the Southern Baptist work throughout the world. We're going to be dealing with that kind of stuff. And then while we're there, we're going to be able to do some ministry and some missions work while we're there. My mom and dad are in Alabama, not too far from where we're going to be, actually. And my dad's job is as a missionary for the Southern Baptist Convention and in the area. And he and my mom are constantly doing missions work in the state of Alabama. They regularly are doing helping folks rebuild where there have been damage from tornadoes and hurricanes, floods, things like that. So while we're there, I'm going to see what I can do if there's any time that I can help my dad with any projects, help the local churches there with anything that we can help with. Plus, while we're there, we're going to be able to spend a little bit of time with family because all my extended family is from there.
It is 4:30.
It is 4:30. Hey, Mr. Rusty Hubcap, you go buy dinner. Say hi to Katie, and we'll let you know if you win. Since you've got a bunch of names in here for a rebar dinner triangle, that's hilarious. Somebody's calling.
There's a bell for you.
Oh,
I had to find one.
There's a bell. Okay. Well, it is 4:31 now. We are Rivers on the rise again. No, Denise. Tell it to just stop.
No.
Drop a bunch of go to the grocery store and go buy a whole bunch of sponges, and just drop them in the river. See if that helps. You think that'd work?
In the river.
She said the river's on the rise again. Maybe that would work.
I don't think so, but nice try.
But we will definitely be praying for y'all, Denise, and all the folks in the area down there. She says we have 3M in town. Well, there you go. You got an endless supply of sponges right there. Just stick them all in the river. That's the solution right there. Well, I've got Becky checking right now. Check one more time PayPal since Larry King said he had gotten the link. Maybe he's gotten in on it. We'll check right now to see if we got any last minute ones.
Nope, not.
Have not gotten anything from Larry King yet.
I don't know.
You want to check the other one? Okay, we are going to put y'all. We are not going to be able to see your comments for a second because we're going to look at the other feed that we've got on the computer here. So y'all be patient with us. Is that the right button? Is it raining?
It is, I think.
Is it
same as? No. Same as yours.
Oh. Sorry.
I don't think that's right. That's not right.
It is not right. Hang on. Let me just.
Small town church. The one for small town church.
Oh, sorry.
Mess it up. Mess it up.
It didn't just kick right back out, so I think that's the right one.
Last one was
Alan Schooner. So, Larry, we have not gotten anything from you.
Is he still in the chat?
Larry King, are you still here? Were you trying to get in on this? If you are, we will wait around for you for just a minute to get confirmation of payment. If you do want in on this, we don't want you to miss out. He was here. I know he was here, Ben, because he's the one that was talking about it. He asked us if we could share, post the link. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but our dogs outside are howling up a storm because the ice cream man just drove past
and was playing
his tune, and now the dogs are not happy at all. You need to sit. Well, sit.
I can't even see that over there.
He might be working on it. Okay. Well, since he is not in here and he was here a minute ago, he might be trying to get it to work. So what do y'all say? Should we give him a few more minutes and we'll just chit chat for a few minutes and give him the opportunity to get into it? I'll leave it up to the group out here. What do y'all say? You think we should give him a chance? Give him time. That's one from Marvin. Rob says, why not?
Give him a few minutes.
We'll give him a few more minutes.
Everybody's saying give him time, so.
Okay.
Give him a spot and draw a second name just in case.
Okay. Give him a spot and draw a second name just in case if his name gets drawn. Okay. So we will go ahead and put
Ben says, I have no horse in the race, so sure.
Larry King on here.
Summer project at JT's. We build a levee.
That's great. I definitely think you should do that. Build a levee there outside of Prairie du Chien,
I'm sure
Wisconsin.
All of those
I'm
folks
sure
would
of all
be
those
so grateful.
Wisconsiners would be grateful for that. So, yeah, definitely. Let's get a summer project going. Option 2, we raise the house.
Sandbags too.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I don't know that raising the house would be that much of a solution for you with a basement.
I was gonna say, isn't that the problem? The basement?
Yeah, I was gonna say the basement's what's been flooding with y'all, and I don't know that raising the house would really solve that because it'd be difficult to get the basement up out of the ground.
Unless you fill in the basement and then add another story so that you have not lost
Crap,
anything.
2 levees. Oh, John Coffey needs a levee too.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
Gosh.
John did flood not too long ago. I'll be honest with you, John, when we were watching all those pictures and everything of the goats walking around in the water.
The soil is like 75% sand. Man.
Yeah, watching all your goats walking around in the water, that was a trip, John.
Just change the basement into aquarium. Bam, you can charge admission. Indoor swimming pool. There you go.
Nice.
Positive thinking. Let me go check this again.
See, that's that kind of positive thinking. That's outside the box thinking.
That's right.
Of inside the box technology. Because
hey.
inside a basement would be inside a box technically. So
I'm still not seeing anything.
Still not seeing anything from Larry.
Did you sign out this other thing?
I did not sign out of the other thing. So you should just be able to go up right there. We're just going to check real fast. Should be the refresh buttons over there.
Oh, I can't see very well from this, so.
Right there. Still the same. We'll put his name on there, and if his number gets drawn, we will go ahead and draw a second name just in case, because we have not heard from him. Figure out a way to heat the water. Well, it's inside, so it would probably stay a fairly steady temperature in the basement. It can just be a cold swimming pool. It's not as cold as water in the river, and y'all have seen, I'm sure, those.
It's probably cleaner.
Like real crazy folks that do those polar bear challenges and stuff. That
oh my gosh,
jump in the water. Those polar bear club folks. So it wouldn't be as bad as that. Alan, I thought you said you were gone.
He said they weren't going to starve, so they're good. He's saying to figure out. It's cold enough to chill your beer, and it's.
I can heat an entire pool.
Wow.
Feed me chili.
Oh my.
Lovely. Hence the catastrophic failures on the underwear.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Polar plunge. Yeah, I know a couple of those people.
Well, for those of you that, since we are not going to wait for Larry, we'll just put his name in, and if his name gets drawn, we'll draw a second name just in case we don't get a payment from him. We're going to go ahead and do this. Becky is on the thing so she can see the chat for us. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the random number generator thing here on the computer. I've already got it. We now have 38 slots. God bless y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I have 38 slots. I'm going to close the book.
Closing the book.
I'm closing the book. And I'm going to get myself up here so I can pick the computer up to show you. And I'm going to get confirmation from Becky that she can see this.
All I see is a white screen with a blue line.
White screen with a blue line. Is it still white screen with a blue line?
You can see a number, but not very well. Go
closer. Sorry. Can you see it better now?
A little bit more.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
That's good? Okay. As I have seen others do, I will do it 3 times, and the number we get on the 3rd time will be the number for the winner. Okay?
Everybody ready?
So everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. We've got 22. 22. So random number 22 is Alan Schoenert. Alan Schoenert is the winner. We have picked up Alan Schoenert as our winner.
You got to show him the book.
Here,
I'll hold this. You hold that.
You tell me if it's in screen or not. I can't see.
Yeah, go towards me though.
Towards you?
You can see all the numbers, but are you trying to show them the number? Put your finger on it or something.
Number 22 is right here. Can you see it?
I see your finger, and it looks like a number.
Number 22 is just above my finger, and AS is right next to it.
Oh, okay, I see now.
Okay,
yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Alan Schoenert, Rusty Hubcap, you have won Big Jim Patterson's.
John said he's glad that Ben didn't win.
Well, John, it'd be a little difficult for Ben to win this one, considering the fact that he did not have a single slot in this one. So congratulations.
That's hurtful.
Congratulations, Alan. This little beauty is yours. We will, since we have your address, we will get this packaged up and sent off in the mail to you within the next couple of days. It will not. Yes, you missed something, Alan. You won. You won.
You won.
You won the thing. The man who yesterday, when I was talking to him on the phone, says, I never win anything. You won the thing, and I did not rig it. I did the random number generator 3 times.
And everybody saw it. It was live.
That's funny, Sean. So, taking a lynching, that's funny, Ben. So, Alan, we will be getting this thing packaged up and sent to you in the next couple of days. We can't send it off today because it's Saturday and the post office is already closed. We can't send it off tomorrow because the post office is closed on Sundays here. We will get this in the mail either Monday or Tuesday to you. So you should have it before the end of the week. So congratulations, Alan. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jim Patterson, for forging this thing for us and sending this off so that we could waffle this thing off.
Aww.
And thank you, Rob and Jeremiah Champ and Marvin Jones Jr. and
Hey, your list is right
my
here.
list is right here. Let me just look at the list because I want to make sure I thank everybody. I got Rob Garman, Jeremiah Champ, Alan Schoenert, Candy Engelbert, who is Jonathan Mickles' mom. More Alan Schoenert, Rob Garman, Old James. Some of y'all know him as Why Not Forge. He got in on this. Jeff and Denise Barrett, Marvin Jones Jr., a bunch more from Rob Garman, Alan Schoenert, Rob Garman, Rob Garman, Rob Garman, Rob Garman, Rob Garman, Alan Schoenert, Marvin Jones Jr., Alan Schoenert.
38, Rob.
Well, we put 38 numbers in because we may or may not end up getting the payment 37 from Larry King. So at the very least, we got 37, maybe 38. So y'all did such an amazing job of helping us with this fundraiser for waffling this thing Patterson off. This is your second Patterson. That's awesome. So, y'all, thank you so much. God bless you. We really, really appreciate it. And like I said, wherever it is, this one's next. So we already have two slots for this. The first two went to Marvin Jones Jr. So if you want this, I will do a much better video close up of this. And I will do that video as soon as I get the sheath done for it so that I can show you the sheath that's going to come along with this. So, yeah, so Tuesday or Wednesday is when I'm going to be doing the sheath with my buddy. So we should be able to get the pictures and video done on Wednesday or Thursday to get this uploaded so that y'all can see some really good detail on this piece. So that you can get your slots. Like I said, we will hold the drawing 2 Saturdays from now, June the 1st.
I'm not going to promise anything, but I might be able to get some footage of the sheath actually being made.
Yeah, there might be some footage.
Our friend's shop.
Yeah. You want it hand delivered? How are we going to do that, Alan?
Are you going to come see us
unless you're going to come see us in Alabama, which you told us you weren't. The only way it's going to be hand delivered is if you want us to hang on to it until we are able to meet with you in the spring, hopefully. So unless you want us to hang on to it till then,
that's a long time.
That's a long time. You know what, Rob? I wish more than anything that we could be at Quad State. We just don't have. We don't have the money to be able to make it to Quad.
Not after this.
After this trip.
This is a really big trip for us. So.
And then secondly, I'm going to be taking 2 weeks away from the church for us to be gone for this trip. I can't take another week away from the church to be in Ohio for Quad State this year. As much as I wish I could, we just can't. I really,
at least not this time.
At least not this year.
We're going to try
next year. We're going to try maybe to coordinate our family vacation along with Quad State so that we can try to go around the same time as Quad State and maybe make Quad State part of our trip. So we'd love to be able to go.
During that time.
Found some whole peppercorns I can smoke with citrus wood.
That sounds so awesome.
Well, I will definitely be getting that citrus wood in the mail to you, Jeff, as soon as I can finish your cross. I'll be honest with you, man. I think I told you I had to restart your cross project because I sheared off one of the pieces for the cross when I was trying to split it.
Rob says, bring the church.
It sheared completely. Bring the church.
Make it a retreat. That would be so cool.
That would be really cool, Alan. Or I'm sorry, Rob. I guess one of the biggest problems with that is the majority of our congregation right now is a bunch of little old ladies, and I don't know that they would travel to to Ohio very well on a road trip.
Mm.
They're all in their 80s pretty much. And I don't know that they could sit for that long. It might take us 25 weeks just to drive there
Oh my
with
goodness.
all the bathroom breaks and stuff. Aw, thank you, Ben. We appreciate
So
that, man.
sweet.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, Jeff. No, man, there's no need for that. I was gonna be sending you something anyway, so I'm gonna send it in the box with your cross. Don't worry about that. You won that giveaway on the cross, man. Carbon freezer. I don't think that we have the technology to freeze them in carbonite. Benadryl them.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all, you're tossing me into a real gray area here. I don't think that folks would probably look that kindly on a pastor Benadryling his congregation to kidnap them and drive them across state lines. I don't think that would go over too well, y'all. I'm thinking
going on vacation,
I'm thinking
so.
manhunt would ensue from that.
Yeah, they might. They might think some crazy stuff is going on.
Have to have a lot of depends.
Ah.
Oh Lord!
Oh my goodness!
Y'all are hilarious. Now it's premeditated.
And all y'all are accomplices. Look at this.
Yeah, now you're all accomplices in this.
Oh, that's so funny. It's
man.
over the counter, so it's okay. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Hook up a livestock trailer and go get it. That's funny.
That's funny.
We have a few of those hanging around. That
yeah, there's
borrow.
Plenty of livestock trailers in our area, man. But
oh my goodness, you guys make this so much fun.
You guys crack us up. We love y'all so much. I've said this over and over and over again, and I'm just going to continue to say it, guys. I know I didn't do one of those "What does the blacksmithing community mean to me" videos, because I think the majority of y'all know what you mean to us.
Maybe we should, just because.
But I'm just going to say it in this video real fast. Guys, some of y'all know my story. I dreamed of being a blacksmith for 30 years. Since the first time I saw a farrier shaping horseshoes, I fell in love with the concept, fell in love with the idea, was fascinated by it. But in all honesty, I just never thought I'd ever get a chance to do it. And so I just thought I'd dream about it and study. And so 30 years of dreaming and studying and looking at blacksmithing forums on the internet and reading blacksmithing books and stopping at every Renaissance fair and county fair that I saw that there was somebody blacksmithing, to just watch what they did and all that. And then to find this little community, to make such great friends, to be brothers and sisters with so many of y'all, and to have y'all bless us so much with giving me the ability to even do this, with blessing me with a railroad track anvil from John Coffey and some tongs from Jim Patterson.
You have to tell them what we're going to do now. He's right there. Go and tell him what you're going to do with this.
John? Yeah. John, just in case you missed it, man. The plan is, while we are on this trip to Alabama, I found out that my cousin's son really, really, really loves blacksmithing. He loves the idea of it, really wants to do it. And so in talking with him when I was there in November, I decided, you know what, I'm going to bless him. So on this trip, we are taking your railroad track anvil with us, and I'm going to give your railroad track anvil to him to get him started. I've got a hammer that I'm taking with me for him, and I've got some tongs that Alan Schoenert made for him that I'm taking with me, and I am taking the ingredients to get him. We're going to build it together, build him a coffee can forge so that he can get started on forging, and then figure out whether he wants to go propane or gas or coal later on, to build himself a real forge later on. But at least he can get going on this. And I'm taking some steel and just get him started on it. And I'm excited to be able to forge it forward to him. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, man. We appreciate it. We love you too. So yeah, we're going to be forging it forward to him and get him going on that. And we are going to, between Becky and I, we're going to take some video of being able to give that stuff to him and get him started on the forging process. I'm going to take my propane forge with us, because we're not going to be able to use his forge while we're there because of the curing process and everything. So I'm going to take mine with us so that we can actually forge a little bit, and we'll get some footage of him being able to actually learn some of the safety basics of it and start the process of him learning this beautiful craft. So we want to thank y'all so much. You have blessed us so much. Our hearts have just been overwhelmed by the love and support of this new family for us. We do truly consider y'all our family. When we, like Heath has said, and so many others have said, when we call you brother, when we call you family, we mean it. We consider y'all to be our family. And we hope that one day, even if it's not at Quad State, even if it means that we just have to figure out a way to take a trip to wherever y'all are, that one day we're able to meet all of you, to be able to give y'all all a big neck hug and be able to just love on you a little bit, and hopefully be able to just spend a little bit of time getting to know you in person, not just through the computer. You big gummy bear. Oh, speaking of gummy bears, I don't know if Alan's still here to see this or not. For those of you that saw the video before, this is all I've got left out of all of those gummy bears. This is all I've got left.
He's been eating those.
I've been eating them and eating them and eating them. So, and there's probably not going to be as many of them left when we get back from this trip, because I'm taking them with me to munch on in the car while we're driving. So,
and I'm sure as soon as you get there, there will be somebody that
will want some of them too
to share.
Yeah. So yeah. There's my gummy bears.
Oh no, gummy shortage.
We appreciate that, Denise. Especially if it's not flooding. Hey, if it is flooding,
we'll just help you bail.
We'll just help you bail. We'll help you mop.
Yep.
We'll help you do whatever we need to do. So, yeah, we love y'all so much, and we appreciate you, and we know that one day we're going to be able to spend some time with all y'all, because you're family.
All y'all.
You're important. Yeah, all y'all, because all y'all need Jesus, and that includes us. So anyway, yeah, we love y'all so much, and we are just so thankful for all of this support. Again, just to close the thing out, congratulations, Alan. We will be getting this sent off to you. I will get video and pictures up of this to get this sent off in the next, or get this waffled off in the next 2 weeks.
Go, and he's saying,
so
roll tide, roll tide.
Roll tide, roll tide. We love y'all so much. We are going to sign off because this computer just gave me a notification that there's only 10% remaining on the battery on the computer. And secondly, I'm just droning on at this point. So God bless you all. Thank you so much for all the support. We love you, and we will see y'all soon. Bye.
Bye.